comfortably close to the supply cap, but I'm kind of curious why he's stockpiling. I guess the answers will come here. Colossus, that's what it was, and he shocks me. He gets me. He shows me what he's doing. So we are going to see some death ball action from Strike, which is a great idea. Concussion and stim and +1 being upgraded all at the same time. We're going to see some effective bio play, and Pokmarine has extremely good bio play. I mean, I know it's pretty much the bread and butter for Terran players, but here again, there's a distinct difference between your average Terran player in my league and the players that are in Pokmarine or Masters or high level players altogether. It's just night and day. First factory being made at the almost 9-minute mark. Colossi just now being completed here. Warp Prism, we're going to see Colossus drop. Outstanding. If you are going to drop something, it better be a Warp Prism. Excuse me. Salvage the bunker just so we have some space here. This Warp Prism coming in to say hello. I'm very excited to see how this pans out. Here it comes. No turrets to fight off that. Oh, there's the turret right there. Hopefully he doesn't drop it in the mineral line because that turret's going to do a lot of damage. There it is. He's got to pick it up. He's like, oh shit. Oh no. No. It was such a good idea. It was such a good idea, and everything's dead. Everything's dead. It was a great idea. That turret definitely did its purpose, and it's going to be repaired. You know, I liked the idea. You don't really see that happen that often. We now have Starport coming down. Pokmarine is obviously very aware that there's Colossi into play. Striker just now starting to upgrade external lances, about 100 seconds away. This SCV is still patrolling over here. I'm wondering if he's just having it here for to see just how many times Striker expands. Not entirely sure what it's doing. It's obviously above me, out of my area of expertise by far. No upgrades for Stalker. There it is again. No upgrades for Striker. In terms of units on the field, we have 5 Stalkers, 2 Sentries, 1 Mothership Core, 1 Colossi, and a Zealot versus 27 Marines, 2 Marauders, and it's actually Colossus since it's a singular, not a singular plural like I just said. Just blew my own mind. We have more gateways coming for the Death Ball. There's a forge for the upgrades and 2 more gateways. Next Colossi is about to finish. We're gonna have a second robotics facility. So this is gonna end up being a very nasty push from Pokmarine here. He's already got 1 attack. He's already got stim. He's already got, well, I say already, but this is actually pretty standard. I mean, 12-minute push is a little bit later in the game, but it is Alterzim Stronghold, so timings are a little bit thrown off. Is that the music or those their footsteps? I don't think I've ever heard their footsteps before. No, it's the music. Okay, anyway. Combat shield, stim, +1 attack, moving up. And like I said, timings tend to be thrown off here, but unfortunately with these sentries, I don't think that it's going to be too effective because all he has to do is this force field right down here and snipe at the extended lances. Pokmarine being very clever with his dropships, getting the vision, sniping Colossi. I mean, Marines are a dime a dozen. They're pretty much the Terran Zerglings, so sniping that Colossi actually did an extraordinary amount of damage. I mean, the average Colossi, I don't know the resource count here, but I believe they're 300 and 200 or something crazy like that. They're very expensive. I mean, you don't just go out there and make Colossi just for fun like you can Marines. So it was a little bit of damage. Total units lost so far, excuse me. Army values are about equal here. I don't want to miss this skirmish. Pokmarine trying to keep these Zealots at bay because Zealots will just shoot everything up. Those external lances just keeping Pokmarine's attack force on the run here. Those lances just so powerful, dishing out so much damage. The auto rally. Oh, the auto rally. Just the meat for the meat grinder. All right, so Stalkers on the run along with Colossi. Striker has decided that, you know what, I've taken enough damage, I've done enough damage, I'm going to go ahead and back off. And on the other side of the fence, Pokmarine is actually going to expand up behind the attack, and that is actually really very good play. They say the standard is if you do an attack at the 12-minute mark as Terran, you should be working on a 3rd expansion for the 15-minute mark. I don't know if that's the meta for all races. I only play Terran primarily, and that is typically the standard I see for this type of bio play, especially. And especially against... and we're... The probes, man. It gets me every time. So we're gonna see an all-in attack here. Striker just saying, you know what? I don't think he's leaving SCVs behind. Get your SCVs. Don't take the probes without the SCVs. Striker going balls out. No guts, no glory. Here it comes. Probes trying to soak as many hits as they possibly can. Those Colossi do a tremendous amount of damage. Excellent play by Striker. That Mothership core may get taken down, not before an effective time warp. Zealot's coming around the corner, may actually become a flank. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe that was Striker's plan all along. Maybe he's like, I want these guys to fall back for a flank. Pokmarine sitting at 1,000 minerals. Oh no, relagging? Did this just happen? Battlenet having some more issues again. Striker's all-in is super effective. If this were a Pokemon battle, Pokmarine just took twice damage. That just happened. Pokemon just got pulled into this game. Those extended thermal lances are doing extraordinary damage to Pokmarine here. Probes coming in to say hello. Tasing the butt crack of Pokmarine, a very effective tasing. Come on, Battlenet, don't crash now. Striker has +1 to attack, +1 armor. Vikings going to come in and try to do as much as they can, but there's so many stalkers there that the Vikings just aren't going to be able to handle it. I'm pretty sure that this is going to end up being GG. Extremely effective use of force fields. Those SCVs aren't even going to be able to come in there. Pokmarine doing all he possibly can, but it's so cramped in here. It's so effective with the force fields on this map. And a GG from Pokmarine. We are now tied 2-2 in the best of 7 series. Is that 2-2? Should be. Yeah. Wow, so fast. Such power. Wow. All right. Let me just double check that. I think I should be 2-2. No. Who won that game? How did I confuse myself? Pokmarine wins 1. What? Either way, let's go ahead and make the next map here. Let's play on Heavy Rain. This is exceptionally... You know what? No, let's not do that. Let's do Dayless Point. Striker has to go. So disappointing. So unfortunate. Looks like we're not going to be able to finish our best of 7 series. Really good games by both players. Striker's at 2-1, I believe. Yeah, it should be 2-1, not 2-2. So pardon me, we're actually going to go into the 4th game, best of 7, but Striker has to go. Gotta go ahead and get Nova G invited here, clan invited. Let's see if Otto wants to come in here and play. Let's see if Pokmarine is willing to do it. Not in here. He's not in here yet. Oops. For those of you who are familiar with our rules, we only have 2 rules. This series won't be over. No, Striker, you can come back. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it's got it. That's pretty much it. Oh, actually, you know what? Otto, let's, you want to give Nova a chance to play? So we can try out our new guy? Sound good? I think that'd be fun. Nothing like a good, introduction to the clan. Awesome. Cool, thanks, Otto. Let me go ahead and update the title here. It's going to be Nova now. Updated, best of 7 here. Let's see here. There we go. Alright, so we're actually taking a bit of a break here. So just a quick update. It was originally Striker versus Pokmarine, but Striker had to go. Striker ended the series 2 to Pokmarine's 1. So Pokmarine is actually going to be sitting, going to be playing against Nova, our newest Team Vivid recruit. So yeah, just take a quick AFK here. As I'm going to check the chat. How's everybody doing? Oh, only 3 people, so sad. Oh. Go ahead and get this spammed out to my Facebook. Here we are. Just posted that. Let's change this music around. I think the music's kind of wearing down on me here. Get something fun. Anyone have any suggestions? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start us on Daedalus Point. I know it's not a favorite of Pokmarine, but sometimes it's just the way it's got to be. I thought you were saying, yeah, of course, to us trying out the Nova guy. Oh, I'm sorry, Otto. I didn't mean to get your hopes up and dash him like a child figuring out that Santa Claus doesn't exist. Oops, I was out of it. What were you saying? Yeah, okay. Alright. It's going to be some TVZ action. Hot, sweaty Terran versus hot, greasy Zerg. It's going to be outstanding. I've never seen Nova play before. I actually only met him through our stream. He started watching our exhibition match. He's like, hey, you know what? I kind of like these guys. And he decided to join Vivid Gaming, which is outstanding. It's great to have a new member. And this is going to be his debut through the best of 7 exhibition matches. So what better player to try him out than Pokmarine? Starting in the top left corner of the map is the pink Zerg player Nova. In the bottom right corner of the map is the green Zerg player Pokmarine. So far, we've seen from Pokmarine some cheese play. We've seen some macro play. Early drone coming out here. Probably going to do some drone scouting. And pulling another drone relatively soon. Looks like get that expansion right here. So we've seen some good plays from Pokmarine. He's showing his versatility. Very much so versatile player. His mechanics are very solid, obviously. Pokmarine is an outstanding player, and we're very lucky to have him part of Team Vivid. Vivid Gaming, excuse me. And I'm very excited to see how Nova plays against him. And the world of Harvesters, who wins? The drone or the SCV? The SCV doing some harassment. Oh, it's so irritating as a Terran player. So irritating. That is the only solution you can really do to chase a drone away, is to pull another SCV off the mineral line. Irritating, but needs to be done. That drone gonna try and snipe the SCV. If he had stayed there a little bit longer, he probably would have gotten the SCV kill. But that's okay. Nova's just doing what he can to here. Let's see what their APMs are at right now. Both of them averaging